What's good, yo? So, I decided to just put the camera on. I haven't planned this video out or anything. I'm just doing this. I don't even know if I'm going to post it or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it because I'm going to talk a little bit about what the past 4 months for me have been like. So, today right now, it's Friday, 4/19, and I quit my job. It was my last day as a personal trainer in the gym. I am now fully working on my own business where I'm a fitness and life coach. I help people get ripped so that way they can feel better about themselves. I have been in the development of some amazing videos that have been geared towards people that are trying to develop their own personality, that are trying to improve themselves, that are trying to improve their communication skills. And it's specifically for people that are going through a time of their lives where they feel like they need to become better. They are filled with anxiety. They have a hard time talking to people. They may not feel that well about the way that they look or the way they treat their body, and they know that they have to change. They have all these things that they need to change, but they don't know exactly what they need to do to change it. It's deep. It's very deep, especially for me. You know, I've put a lot of effort and a lot of work in the past 4 months in order to make something like this happen. In December, I met with this guy, Brandon, who became my business coach, and he was the one that's going to help me make my business. And one of the things that he goes over, and what I really like, is how he built the foundation of the business through what it is that I wanted to help people with. That was a huge thing. And I had to do a lot of it was almost like a classroom setting. This dude was like a teacher, and he gave me homework assignments. And I would do the homework assignments. And basically, I was able to really dig deep down inside myself and really help out the people that are struggling, because I used to be in that shoe, and I still struggle with it now. And I'm starting to realize now that life is really difficult. Life is hard. It's a struggle. Not everybody gets the best hand dealt to them. Some of them have, people have terrible parent issues. People have really crappy childhoods. And, it can be a really hard time for some people. But it's really about letting all of that go and just continuing to work on what it is that you want to work on and what you feel like your purpose is, and that you have to just go and do it. But obviously, it's a lot easier said than done. It's really challenging to do. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs someone there. So that's why I started doing it, because I know that I have been able, especially from the time I was 16, I was able to change my body, I was able to change my health, and then I started to work on changing my mindset. And it took me 6 years to do. It took me 6 years to do, to really say to myself, like, wow, here I am in this position where I work for myself now full time. I make enough money to currently handle my life situation now. Not like I was making a lot at my job anyway, but I'm able to handle all my bills. I have a lot of bills because I do a lot of fun stuff. I do yoga, I do jiu-jitsu, so I train at MMA. That shit's expensive. I have some softwares that I have that cost a monthly fee. So bills can add up, got to pay for car. Everybody's got bills. Everybody's got shit, I'm not trying to take that away from anybody or tell you guys that I am feel bad for me or whatever. It's not like that. It's just I was able to build enough where I make enough on my own, and I left my job, and it's incredible. It's a really crazy feeling. So the past I'm kind of at like a loss for words, to be quite frank. The whole situation is just incredible to me. And what I'm really taking away from it as I get older is how our hard work and our consistency and our persistence, if we just focus on doing something, like the amount of things that we can accomplish is incredible. The way that my life was when I was like 14, 15, 16, I was overweight, I was getting picked on. Not like I wasn't getting bullied, but people would call me fat. People would make fat jokes. Like, that shit sucked. That shit hurt. Like, when I went home, like, that shit hurt my feelings. I played a lot of video games. I ate a lot of shitty food. I felt like shit. I was always tired. I really didn't feel good about myself. I had no confidence. I was watching a lot of pornography, which is a huge problem on its own, which I want to talk about in a different video. But for now, let's stay on topic. I was doing a lot of bad habits, right? And when I turned 16, well, actually, right before I turned 16, I met this girl. We dated for like 2 weeks. I really liked her. It winded up, what happened was, I started lifting dumbbells in my room, right? I was like, just doing like bicep curls. And as I like got to do that more, I started like researching stuff like, what can I do with a pair of dumbbells? I started learning about all these exercises. What can I do with body weight? What are some home workouts? Yada, yada, yada. No excuses. I wouldn't want to go to the gym. So I was doing stuff, and it was growing at the time. I was doing it for a few months, and I didn't see a crazy difference, but I definitely felt a whole lot better because I was a lot more aware about what I ate. I was drinking a lot of water, by the way. Drink your water. Stay hydrated, everybody. The thing is, being in that situation, I felt like shit. Then I met this girl. I was feeling good about myself. We dated for like 2 weeks. I did not have any game at the time. I was very over the top. I was very, like hyper excited type of person with it. I didn't really have any game. As a young man at the time, I did not know how to talk to a woman. So what happened was, after a couple weeks, we ended up breaking up. I had some drama with some friends. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to change my life. Because you know what? I'm sick of feeling like this. I'm sick of feeling like a piece of shit. I'm sick of feeling like I'm getting teased on. And I went hard. I started learning everything I could. I got a job. This is the whole thing too. It's not about just your fitness, but it's about your whole life situation. I got a job. I was going to school, high school, by the way. I was in like 11th grade. I was going to school 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. I would get home. Then I'd work at the grocery store from 3:30 to 7:30. I would come home. I would eat. I would work out. I was doing my own grocery shopping. I was going through a lot of drama at home. It was taking a lot out of me. But I was just persistent, and I kept doing it, and I kept going and going and going. A year later, I lost 50 pounds. Wow, right? What? Imagine that. Imagine you were overweight and you lost 50 pounds. Imagine how your life can change from that. So I started to feel better about myself. I was feeling good at my job. I had good energy. I really enjoyed working out. I really enjoyed what I was doing. I was tracking my calories. I was eating pizza. I was eating ice cream. I was losing weight. I was feeling good. I knew I wanted to put on more muscle. I knew exactly what my goal was. The same chick, my ex-girlfriend at the time, she hit me up, right? I put this transformation photo up from me when I was overweight to when I got skinnier. And I said, like, I'm not here to boast, but this is just my progress. I feel like you could do anything if you put your mind to it. She texted me. She sent me a photo of herself. She's like, hey, I'm really proud of you, some shit, come text me. She gave me her number. So I started texting her a bit. I was like fucking with her. I was saying some like dumb shit. And she was like, oh my God, like, you're so funny, huh? And I'm like, yo, honestly, I was 17. I was filled with a lot of emotions from that happening. And I like just ducked her. I was like, yo, like, honestly, you should go fuck yourself. I like changed my whole life. You didn't want me before, now you want me now because I'm fine. Like, I was just like, fuck it. Like, I was over it and I just did that, right? And it felt really good, to be honest. I wouldn't really condone doing that now, especially for my young guys. Like, don't be burning bridges. Don't be burning bridges. You never know what you're gonna, you never know if you're gonna want to talk to or like get with some girl. Like, don't burn bridges. It's just not healthy. But yeah, I mean, it was an incredible life-changing scenario. That was kind of how I was when I was younger. Now here I am now, to see myself in that 6 years. It's funny because all the lessons that I've learned, 6 years goes by and it's like, I wonder what I could have done if I knew everything I knew now. Like, how long would the transformation take if I knew everything already? But that's part of it. You live and you learn. When you have a plan, it never goes the way that it's supposed to go. It's a foundation and things change. It acts as waves. As life goes on, things change. Things get affected. You have to change your workout. You have to change your job. Like, whatever the case is, life happens. And you learn from those mistakes. But what I found to be very powerful is that as trying to be my own business owner for 2 years previously, I really didn't have anything that I was doing that was like consistent hard work. Or it was consistent hard work, but I never had like a consistent way to get clients. I never like had any consistency. I would randomly get clients out of like pure luck. You know, I didn't have a lot of intention behind what I was doing. I was just kind of doing stuff, and I was just trying to learn from my mistakes. I got a coach, and all of a sudden, 4 months go by. I feel like I've been in a hyperbolic time chamber. I was getting everything organized, getting everything set up. 2 months ago, I had 2 clients on my own. Now I have 13. 2 months later, with persistence and focus and getting better at my skill and my craft, as I now have these clients that, you know, I've built this amazing course. I've done this awesome program. I have this awesome program that gets people where they want to be, and it's working for them. People like it. I'm happier. They're happier. It's much better service than what I was doing before, like one-on-one training. I still do some one-on-one training, but I definitely charge a little bit more, and I make it a lot more of a personalized experience rather than just like we're going to work out together for 30 minutes. It's more of a plan and a structure. But regardless of all of that, what I just wanted to say, and the whole point of this video, is the context of you could do anything. If you put your mind to it, you stay consistent, you don't let tough times bust you down for too long, you get yourself back up and you keep going, no matter what. But the goal is the goal, and the goal remains the goal. And you keep going at the goal, even when the time gets hard. You don't keep bouncing from thing to thing to thing to thing, career choice to career choice to career choice, from workout program to workout program, to diet to new communication tactic, whatever. Whatever the case is, you don't just keep bouncing around. You stay consistent with one thing, even if it gets tough. And you keep doing it, and you keep going, and all of a sudden you get really good at it. And then people are willing to pay you money for it. That's kind of how this whole like life thing goes. You have to find out something that you love to do. You find out something that a way that you can make money out of it. But the point of it is, if you keep working hard at the one consistent goal, you will eventually get there. If you accept the fact that you're not going to be perfect, you're going to make mistakes, but you're going to learn from the mistakes, and you're going to try again, and you're going to remain present, and you're going to stay focused on the path, then you will eventually get to where you want to be. It just is the way life goes. Regardless of that, having a coach is incredibly powerful. Having somebody there that can be your third view, your third eye, you're somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, somebody that you can communicate with, somebody that knows more of a certain topic that you're trying to learn. They know more than you. You like them, you trust them, you feel like they're good people. That is somebody that you should have a coach with. Now, you know, shameless plug, you can check out my program in the description. I'm going to put a website. If you like my content and you're somebody that wants to start getting into shape, you want to change your life around, hey, go check it out. See if I'm somebody that you like. It's all my information. If you want, you can reach out, ask some questions, see if I actually know what I'm talking about. I'm not here to just sit there and take your money. Like, no matter what, like, my objective is to try to bring you as much clarity and as much motivation and as best of a strategy as possible to get where you want to be. But this just gives me a little bit more of a chance to work with you guys one-on-one, you know, give you guys that more attention focus that you may need. And if it's something you're interested, go ahead and check it out. But the point of it is, work hard, stay consistent at something, get somebody that, if you're trying to learn something and you don't know that much on a topic, get somebody that knows more than you to help you, whether it's through the exchange of service, exchange of currency, or maybe it's just a friend and you guys are good friends and you guys will help each other out. So anyway, guys, that's it. I hope it kind of motivated you to really go out there and just start hitting your goals. Write your goals down. That's huge. Write down your goals. Figure out what the first step is going to be, and just start making gradual steps towards it. It is, what is it, like 5:40 on a Friday. Starting to get a little bit darker out, but I'm about to go to the gym. I'm going to do some boxing. Feeling a lot of emotion right now from the experience, and literally, life is good. I can't wait to go and box. This shit is so much fun for me. And I'm going to drink my water. Guys, reminder, drink your water and have a fantastic one. Let's comment it down. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's build this awesome community. Tell me what's up. Tell me what you thought of the video. Like it, subscribe it, whatever. And I'll talk to you guys soon.